Well, I'm Piers.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Brian.
We're Mouth in the South.
Hard rock band from Manchester, I guess.
Okay, sounds so excited.
Yeah.
How did you all meet?
Me and Piers met in uni. Yeah, like ages ago.
Is there a story behind that? How did,
There's a great story behind that.
A bunch of stories.
But when I actually first met Piers, he was completely off his tits in the student union bar. Well, I don't know how much of.
Just go for it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So he'd been taking a bunch of MDMA and drank a shitload of sambuca, because he had like a pregnancy scare. So he was really down.
Repressing.
Yeah.
Repressing.
So yeah, I bought him a couple of sambucas. We got chatting. He ended up dancing on a pool table. Yeah. After that, we were friends.
Best friends.
that's a pretty good story.
Yeah.
And
I'm the latest member. I really met them online, to be honest. They were looking for a drummer.
Yeah, I'm great doing that.
I've never danced
To
in
catch a
any
predator.
That's it. No, I contacted you. You put out an ad, didn't you?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I contacted you back and went for a trial and got
Worked
the gig.
out well.
so you guys have a new EP coming out. Could you tell us, the name of it, when it's going to be out, what your writing process was like with it?
Yeah, Piers, you wanna...
Yeah. Well. Okay. It's the first EP. It's a 5-track kind of EP. It's going to be called Foreplay. The reason behind that was because there's 4 of us, and obviously it's a double entendre. When is it coming out? 21st of April. That's the launch night, and that's when we're releasing it. There's still it's pretty much finished, but yeah, that's the night we're going to release it.
Yeah.
So what was your writing process like with who writes the initial riffs or lyrics, or how do you usually go about doing that?
It's a mix, really. It used to be we'd just like meet at my flat. Like I used to live in Didsbury. Like Billy was just around the corner. Well, it was a track for Piers, but we'd all just meet up at mine on a Saturday, get pretty drunk, start writing songs. It started out just like drunken jamming, but then after a while we're like, oh, we can actually do a song. Like it was just someone came up with a riff and then it's like, oh, that's a great riff. So that's how it's kind of continued, I guess. We just kind of get together, have a couple of drinks, someone comes up with a riff, someone comes up with a few lyrics, then we kind of oh, we should add this, we should add that, and then it becomes
It's cool. It's a nice way
a
of
song.
delegating everything out to everybody, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, sometimes Piers has a particular idea when he comes up with a song and he'll be like, right, I've got this riff. And then it's like, okay, the drum's going to do this. You're going to do this.
Yeah.
So that goes to my next question. Who's the biggest diva in the band?
Oh, no comment.
I think we know. I think we know who the biggest
Yeah.
deal is.
Oh, right.
It's always the one with the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what is your best rock and roll story? Well, there's always a moment of silence just before this question.
Oh well, do you want me to kick off my rock and roll story? I used to play with a band up in Scotland, 6 Mile Wild. We used to tour about. We went to do a gig at Hell's Angels and one of their places, and I was setting my drums up and inadvertently moved 2 of their large flags, which they've stabbed several people for in the past. The guy behind the bar looked at me in a really aggressive manner and said, "What the F are you doing?" And outside, and I thought, what the hell have I done here? But by good fortune we knew the kind of Sergeant Major, who was the guy in Hell's Angels, who intervened and basically told me, don't touch anything fucking else in here, just play. And that was it. So that was my night. So yes, I nearly get stabbed on a gig, so that's as rock and roll as that is.
You said we should play at one of these things you're trying to get.
I know them well.
Piers will bump into something, that'll be a game over.
Yeah. Well, when I mix generally, if I mix whiskey and vodka Red Bull, I tend to become slightly obnoxious, especially to bouncers. But you know, they're nasty to me as well. So you know, they're just like, no, you can't get in because you're too drunk. I was like, well, you can't get in because you're too sober. So it's just like, yeah, it's just one of those.
Whiskey and belligerence.
Yeah.
What about you guys? I knew you got a good one.
What's our best rock and rolls?
Well,
there was the Aerosmith gig, but is that really a rock and roll story? No.
the average. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess.
I mean, with your band, like one of your nights that you've done.
They've been crazy to be most of them to be fair, as well. There's a lot of drinking anyway and smoking before. Not that it's a ritual or anything; it just happens. Like, but
it tends to be the worst when you got a lot of time between like loading and then like you playing. So it's just like, you know, oh, I'll have one pint and I'll just nurse it, and then you finish that one in like 20 minutes, and then you're like, oh, I'll just have another one and just like take it slow, and then that one goes down in like 10 minutes, and so on and so forth. And then you go on stage and it's like, holy fuck, like your mind goes into warp speed. It's like, oh shit. So
I guess rock and roll. Sorry, there's Bill has got a few of them, but yeah, it generally implies kind of I guess you know, chasing after the opposite sex in his case.
yeah.
And not ended up well, to be honest.
Or being so fucked on stage that he has to ask, is that it? Oh,
yeah.
Not one more song.
That is a great one, actually. Yeah, we were doing this kind of rock competition, and he was really fucking drunk, like
Drunker
immensely
than
so.
usual. For
Yeah, drunker than usual, which is already a lot anyway. But yeah, we pretty much played. He didn't know what he was doing all the way through. He just played something, and then I was like, "Yeah, thank you very much. Well, you know, that's us now." And then he came up to me and was like, "What, are we done?" I was like, "Yeah, you know, we just finished." Didn't even know like what was going on.
So, what are your thoughts on the current music scene?
Oh, you don't want to know that.
In general, what, as in metal, as in current
Just
chart music,
The
as in
local scene.
Oh, local
in
scene.
Oh,
Manchester.
the
Okay,
local
local
scene,
scene,
right?
right.
I thought we were talking about Justin Bieber. And...
I would never ask if that.
Okay, yeah, no, 'cause I was like, yeah, I can't be too kind about that, you know, like, if you're going to ask me about, I don't know, like, Rihanna or something. No, yeah, as far as I know, I mean, the people I've met so far and played with, everyone has been great. I mean, obviously we really hit it off with the blokes from Revival, who, yeah, we've met them for the Academy 3 gig. That was the first time, and kind of hit it off straight away, really. But everyone else that we played with, I think we've kind of got on really well. Yeah, it's great people about.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen quite a few bands lately, especially at the Metal to the Masses thing. We saw Voodoo Blood.
Yeah, yeah,
They
awesome,
were
awesome, like,
you know,
awesome.
They did a bit of Led Zeppelin covers and stuff. Like the singer was amazing. It was really kind of bluesy. Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've seen quite a few good bands, and like, you know, you speak
One of
to
my favourite
everyone
ones is The New Breed. It's just like, it's old school.
Yeah, that's old school.
And it's just like, whoa,
Yeah.
awesome, like, awesome.
But yeah, like, and you talk to everyone after the gigs, and everyone's really cool. Like, you know, no one's really kind of up their own asses or anything. So yeah, it's really cool actually, just to go to gigs and, like, you know, meet the other bands you're playing with, and, you know, just kind of, there's no kind of egos.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah. Not yet anyway. So.
Well,
Yeah.
there's always one, but
I think this is my favourite question. How did you get your band name?
I'll let Pierce answer that one, because I had nothing
was-
to do with it whatsoever.
yeah, it was actually Pierce's idea.
Yeah. Well, I was reading an article about sports in general, and I don't know how it. At some point, just during the article, it just degenerated into kind of talking about, you know, sexually related stuff, and the person that had written the article, there was a line that was saying, and come on, let's face it, girls or chicks love a bit of mouth in the south too. I was like, well, that's a great metaphor for going down whichever way you're going down.
Don't discriminate.
No, it's a politically correct kind of way of describing it. So I think, and because we were doing at that particular time, I was living with Ash, and we had this thing like we were recording ballads all the time. It was called Project Cupid. It was a bit of a, we were having a laugh really, and so I went up to him and I was like, man, if we ever form a band, we should call it Mouth in the South. And then when we did form the band, I guess the name kind of stuck. Although we tried a number of things, but then always ended up coming back to this one. So that was it.
Well, it's a memorable name, definitely. Don't forget that one.
For sure.
21st of April, Club Academy. EP launch. It's going to be awesome.
Great. It's going to be great.
We're
Mouth in the South.
This
is
no
no way back down.